And welcome back, everybody, to another session of Gaming with God. I'm your host, Grumpy Old Dude. Today we are going to continue in U-Boat. This will be the third video segment of the second patrol. Hopefully, with this one, we will conclude the second patrol. I'm going to have to give it a couple minutes to load here. I'll suspend the recording while it does that, and we will see you again momentarily. Okay, we're loaded up now. Let's see, last time we had just arrived in our patrol zone. We need to log 1,070 miles in here.
Change course.
So
Change course.
we will see how far out of that we actually go. It is 1935 hours, so it won't be too much longer. It'll be getting dark here in our game world. And we'll dive down subsurface and listen on the, the hydrophones to see what comes up. Let's give it about an hour. Let's go to, it is 7:30. Now it's almost 8 o'clock now, 1952. We'll go to 2000, which is 8 p.m., and then I'm going to 1800 the time compression to 9 p.m. Here we go, right there, 9:02. Let's see what it looks like now. Oh, it's still pretty, well, it got darkened up in a hurry there, didn't it? We have 6-knot winds, so we're not in any kind of a storm at all here. Let's see. I think we're probably okay till 2200 hours. Here's 2202. Still nothing. Still doesn't look all that dark, does it? We have favorable skies tonight, clear, and the stars are out. Try 2300. Yeah, it's just not a dark night here. Let's see. Let's go to periscope depth.
Periscope depth. Electric motors.
Excuse me. We will see here. If we detect anything. Speed is, well, let's reduce speed to head 2. And we can 1800 the time compression, watching closely our air quality here. Okay, we're going to turn the ventilators on, even though they make noise. It's that or surface. And it is now 5 minutes before 1 in the a.m. And now we'll go back to 1800 until probably 6 or 7 a.m. See if we get anything on the hydrophones. There's 704. What's it look like outside? I think we can go another hour. And we'll go until 800 hours. There's 756. Sun is coming up. Let's go ahead and surface here.
Blow the tanks.
12 by time compression.
Diesel engines.
Switching to diesel engines. We're also going to switch to normal lighting. Switching to diesel engines means it's time to run the compressors. Now we go to $1,800 or 1,800 time compression again until the evening hours or until somebody spots something. Or we get a radio message from BDU or something happens to say slow down the time compression and check it out. I think we'll go until 1,000 hours or 2,200 hours again. What was that? Oh, shift change. That's what this was. That's what flashed down here. All my officers change shift. Okay, we're going to go until 2,200. There's 28, 21, 22. Ooh, right on the money. 2,200. Doesn't look to be all that dark, but we're going to go to
Periscope depth.
periscope depth. And we're going to go ahead and run the compressors from the word go, just so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, guess what I didn't do when I did too run the compressors when we went to the surface. Why do I only have 4% buoyancy? Okay, we are going to run this until about 8 in the morning. See if something turns up here. And there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
Pull the tanks.
Back to the surface we go.
Switch to diesel engines.
And run the air compressors. And shut off the ventilators. Okay. So, day 3 in our patrol now. We have logged, looks like about 15% of our mileage within our patrol zone. So we will go to 1,800 time compression until evening and see what comes up this way. We will be at 1,800 time compression until about 2,200 hours. Hustle through the day. And there's 1,700. Shifts changed at 18. There's 19, 20, 21, and 2,200 hours. And it's not exactly a dark night, is it? Still,
Periscope depth.
we're going to have better range on the hydrophone than visibility. Ventilation. Give me the periscope depth, get my radio guy on the hydrophone, and give me 1,800 TC until 800 hours in the morning. Ventilators are running, so I don't have to worry about air. Yada, yada, yada. Come on, somebody find something. Show me something. And there's 7, and there's 8. Sun's coming up. And it should be our time signal to do the same. Shut the ventilators off. Surface.
Switch to diesel engines.
Switch to diesel and run the compressors. And welcome to day 4. Somebody asked on the forum about if there's more to do than just the same thing over and over again. Except this is what a U-boat mission is. It is the same thing over and over again. Okay, what do we got here? Small group of merchant ships at BE 481. East northeast at 8 knots. Ooh, there it is.
Set a course to these coordinates. Faster, faster.
Let's see how well this looks to be on an intercept.
Change course. Faster, faster.
Believe it or not, just for personal reasons, I want to catch them within our patrol zone.
Faster, faster.
There's old Dark 100. Okay. Let's...
Periscope depth. Set a course to these coordinates. We're slowing down.
It is 3:30 in the a.m.
Switch to electric motors.
We are going to slow down and dive. And there they are.
Set an interception course.
16 miles, 17 miles at 5 knots. That's... Okay, so we're going to surface.
Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines.
Okay. That means what? That means run the compressors. Now we are running not at 5 knots, but at 10 knots.
Change course.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
not quite 2 hours. It is 3:38. So like 5:15. That's close enough. 5:14. Now let's dive down again. Let's see where this puts us.
Switch to electric motors.
Should be very much closer now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, angle was wrong. All right.
Faster, faster. Set an interception course.
Yes, sir.
Faster, faster.
Okay, surfaces. And we will go to about
Change
here.
course.
On your order.
Switch to diesel engines.
Switch to diesel. Run the compressors then. And we're going to do this for about a half hour to 5:45. Jump down here 8-9 miles.
Change course.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're slowing down. Periscope depth.
Periscope depth.
Switch to
And
electric
there they
motors. Alarm. Take your positions. Faster, faster.
Let's see if there's 3 boats there. It is 5:45 in the a.m. Visibility
Change course.
is about 1,400 yards, so it's not that bad. Not all that bad. Right about here, I think. I'm making 8 knots now. I think they're probably making 6 or maybe 7. Let's get somebody here into the hydrophone circle and have my hydrophone operator start working on a solution just to get it off to 0.
Calculate torpedo course.
Pardon me. Looks like the first guy's in range, barely in the hydrophone range, so we'll put him on him. And we have 3 targets there. Too early to start warming torpedoes yet. I just have to warm them all over again. Actually, I think I'm going to change my angle a little bit there. Give myself a little more time. And a little bit of time compression, 12 by.
Skipper, I've detected a ship.
Yeah, that's probably a friendly sub, more than likely. Yeah, it's a friendly U-boat. I'm going to tell him just escape.
Skipper?
There's only 3 boats here. I can handle that easy enough. Doesn't look like he paid any attention to what we told him, does it?
Skipper?
Let's see what happens here. He doesn't seem to be much interested in turning away. And maybe he is finally. Looks like it. Let's see. I should turn that on, actually. I shut it off. I've gone several days with my gyro compass off, which is a mistake. I had shut that off to be quieter earlier. No, it's on. Okay, good. All right. Well, we've got A up to an 11% solution. See what we get here. Almost have range of sight. All right, now let's reduce speed.
We're slowing down.
Let's wake Captain Grumpy up here. He's supposed to get up in 3 minutes anyway, which means we're going to be putting Hagenau back on shift, because he's probably going to crash and burn here momentarily. Okay, is that a 17% solution?
Skipper?
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Here we have all 3 of them on A now. 558. 559. And 6. And yes, Hagenau got off shift.
Skipper?
All right, Hagenau, we're putting you back
Yes,
up
sir.
there.
We're slowing down.
I thought I didn't have anybody on time compression,
Calculate
but it
torpedo
looked
course.
like They were moving kind of quickly there for a moment.
Calculate torpedo course.
Okay, A is now at a 60% solution. He is a Liberty ship. Is he armed? I do not know. He's not. He's not. So, just happenstance, I picked the right ship to target first. A, because he will get 2 torpedoes.
Skipper.
Oh, crap.
Yes, sir.
I didn't tell him to load a torpedo. I thought I had him. Obviously, I thought I had him. Okay, mental note, and note for you other captains out there. Double check yourself. Make sure you have your weapon loadouts. I miscalculated on my torpedo reloads, and I left the torpedo tube unoccupied. Now I only have 3 loaded torpedoes.
Skipper. On your order. Skipper. Aye, aye, sir.
Get over here and get these torpedoes warmed up, damn it. I screwed up. Oh, wrong button. What's my solution here? Is it 92?
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Set a course to these coordinates. Change course.
Yeah, let's see here. 2 here, 1 there. Turn and put my last stern torpedo into him. Or I could surface and gun him, I guess. Maybe I should have had them sink one of these. Oh, well. Too late now. Get these torpedoes warmed up. Come on, come on, come on. Putting the one back into tube 2. There goes into tube 4.
Skipper.
Warm
Aye,
up
aye,
tube
sir.
3. And when you're done there, Walker, you can load tube 1.
Skipper. Move! Come on, quickly!
Although I'm pretty sure I told you guys to do that once before. It wouldn't be the first time I thought I'd said to do something and I didn't say it. I had intended to and got sidetracked and never came back to it. That does happen. Okay, I have 2 warmed up for 1. What's my range?
Change course.
800 meters. That's actually a pretty respectable range to fire at.
Flood tube 4.
And let's go to
Ready.
3.5 meters deep instead of 1.5. And fire.
Fire!
And that should spell the end of the Ariadne.
Skipper.
Now C is only a 2,200 tonner.
Change course.
And I've got a 94% solution. I just need a torpedo warmed up. I have that. Load tube 2.
Move! Come on, quickly! 40 seconds.
I want to be closer to him when I fire because when they hit, he'll change speed.
30
So I don't want a torpedo in the water at this
Set a course
range.
to these coordinates.
20 seconds.
There's a midships hit. There's a bow hit on the Liberty ship.
Major hull damage.
Massive fire going on in the subdecks. He's hurting. I am loading 2 torpedo tubes.
Set a course
He
to these
is still at
coordinates.
what range? Now it's at 600 meters.
Change course.
But it's an almost bow shot. It's almost nose into him.
They're sinking.
We're slowing down.
Let's back up a little bit here.
Set a course to these coordinates.
600 meters. $600 yards, I'm sorry. It's not the same as 600 meters. $600 yards be somewhere around 545, 550 meters, 540, somewhere in that range. I have a 100% solution on him.
Bullet 2, 3.
Let's hope I didn't wait too long and he's now too close. Although I might have.
Change course.
If this does, I let him get too close before I fired.
To impact. Tube 1.
Looks like it's going to be a hit. Here we go. Oh yeah, he's going to go down.
Major hull damage.
Yep. Just went down.
Sinking.
Okay, now that leaves B.
Skipper.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
It looks like I have one loaded.
Skipper. Copy.
What another one?
Move! Come on, quickly! Skipper.
Does not look to be armed at all. It is 6 a.m. So we still have somewhat limited visibility.
Faster! Faster! Set a course to these coordinates.
Let's see if somebody gets done loading a torpedo in time to form a torpedo. We have both of these guys on B now, right?
Calculate torpedo course.
Yeah,
Calculate
and I
torpedo
can
course.
send Hagenau back to his bunk. He's off shift. I only needed to keep him for not 13 minutes beyond shift. It's 6:10 now. So I'm 10 minutes after his shift was up, so I didn't overwork him too much. Walter's been past his shift the same 10 minutes, but he's moving torpedoes and such. He's working much harder than Hagenau was. Let's get these 2 torps loaded, then get 1 warmed. Maybe I'll just have you load them all and I'll surface and shoot this guy. Haven't decided yet. Yes, I have. I'm going to surface and shoot the guy. Just want to stay submerged to get these 2 torpedoes loaded. The range continued to slowly close. Now 611. Anyway, I had started to say it. A couple of folks have asked about the game and am I going to have fun with it? Is it something I'm going to like? Or is it going to bore the shit out of me doing the same thing over and over and over again? Well, it's a submarine sim, okay? So you're going to pretty much do the same things over and over again because that's what subcrews did. They came to port, they rearmed, they refueled, they had a few days of R&R maybe or something like that, then they got back on the boat and they went back out on patrol. Well, on patrol, they either found stuff or didn't. If they found stuff, they either tried to sink it or didn't. And they did that same thing over and over again.
Blow the tanks.
Until either they died and or the war ended, whichever came first. So, yeah, you're going to do the same things over and over again.
Switch to diesel engines.
Does that mean you're not going to have fun? Absolutely not. It doesn't mean that, no. Because you're going to have to try and position yourself to execute different intercepts on different targets from different angles. And you have to try and figure out how to work it all out and make it happen. Over and over again. Now, one of the things I'm not doing here when I get a convoy report is I'm not saving the game. If I were just playing it myself, and I did this before I started recording these plays, I got a notification of a convoy, I'd save the game. That way, if I blew my intercept, I could reload the save and try it again. Well, the sub-commander couldn't reload the last 3 days and try it over again. So when I started doing the videos, I decided I wasn't going to do that. Which means somewhere along the line, y'all are going to get to watch me screw up horribly and get my crew and myself killed when my sub gets sunk. It's almost a given that it'll happen somewhere along the line. We'll just have to wait and see how long that takes. Whereas before I was recording and I'd stop and save the game, if I got killed, I'd just reload to a save before I was dead. And all of a sudden, I'm not dead. Maybe I don't execute that intercept because there were more warships there, more escorts than I was prepared for. Whatever the case may be. We are on the surface now. We are pursuing this guy. He is making 7 knots. We are making 11.
Set a course to these coordinates.
It is 6:15. We're still 800 yards off. I want to get closer than that before I man the gun and start shooting at him. It's only 2,200 tons, so he's not a very big boat. This won't take long to close in on him.
Set a course to these coordinates.
600 yards. Here we go. 616. Roughly 500 yards. Somewhere between 400 and 500 yards ahead of us.
Troop 1, loaded.
That's really good. I'm so happy you did that. Is that all of them now? No. Now load 2-4.
Move! Come on, quickly!
Change course.
Okay, he's on the gun. Oh. Here we go. Wrong guy. Here we are. What the hell? There he is. Okay, my finger hit the mouse button, unfortunately. There went around, wasted all the health. A little bit rough. Looks like the ass end is up to sink under. Came up short.
They are done.
There we go.
Set a course to these coordinates. We're slowing down.
Reduce speed, commence a hard turn to the port
Set a course to these coordinates.
so that we don't run into the wreckage.
Set a course to these coordinates.
I don't want to run my ship into a sinking one. Alright, we are on the surface. Okay, he's getting ammo for the deck gun now. We'll let him do that, and then we'll run the air compressors.
Change course. Set a course to these coordinates.
We are now better than halfway through our patrol zone's mileage requirement of 1,070 nautical miles. I think that puts us at 16 sunken ships now for the patrol. New contact ship, that's our friendly sub. Okay. He has rearmed the deck gun, or reloaded it. So we want to run our compressors now. It is 6:26 in the AM now. Okay. We go to 48 by time compression until such time as we get... Here we are. Wachter can go to bed now. All the torpedo tubes are loaded. They actually are this time. Oh, yes, yours truly screws up from time to time. I most certainly do. Just that by recording it and publishing these things, I rat myself out. I have mentioned Link a couple of times. Mod author, very good, very knowledgeable. Let me also throw a kudos at a fellow on the Steam forum, goes by the handle of McDougal. I was having all kind of issues with this game, and McDougal put up a Twitch video of crew management. I listened and watched that video, and it resolved probably, and I kid you not, 90% of the issues I was having. Even issues that did not bear any resemblance to what should have been a crew management issue. It resolved things. And so, if you're having issues with the game, before you give it up, avail yourself of some of the informational, educational, training videos, whatever you want to call them, that some of the folks have put out that have been playing this game for a good while and who know what the hell they're talking about. Trust them. It's not a multiplayer game. They're not trying to compete with you. They're not trying to play against you. They will help you and answer your questions and help you to get some enjoyment out of the game. The game sells for, I think, $30 in Steam store right now. Somebody asked what was worth that the other day on the forum. I said, I got 400 hours in the game now. That's 133 hours for every $10. That's you show me the movie I can go to and get 133 hours of movie time for $10. I can't even buy a DVD out of the half-price bin in Best Buy and get that. And there we are, patrol completed. So now we head for home. Are we going to finish our second patrol? Are we really going to finish our second combat patrol finally? It was 3-hour video for the first part. 2 hour. I'm sorry, 2 hour for the first part. An hour earlier on the second part, and it looks like we're going to be about an hour here on the conclusion of the second patrol. So about 4 hours real time gaming for the one patrol, and that's why I broke it up into separate videos. A singular 4-hour video. To ask you guys to sit through 4 hours, come on. I don't want to sit through the Lord of the Rings movies, and I love those. All 3 of those in one day. I don't want to do it. I mean, I have, and I will again. I'm not going to kid anybody. I will. Yeah, so will some of you. Don't lie. You will too. Some rainy day when it's just crap weather and you were going to go golfing or you were going to do this, and the storm comes along and it blows your internet out so you can't go online and play your favorite Steam U-boat simulator. So you'll put the DVDs in with popcorn and beer. That's right. And you'll do it. You know you will. Okay, BDU wants us to intercept something. We have information. Crucial technology has been loaded on the freighter Aro. It must be sunk at all costs. Okay, where's Aro? It's right there. Holy crap. I'm going to have to speed way up to try and catch up to that.
Faster.
Let's see. A little bit of 1800 time pressure. The reason I'm going to do this is to get his movement direction. Okay, I also want to get an idea of the range. I'm about a full grid behind. All right. And he is going just slightly to the northeast. More east than north, so east by northeast.
Change course.
Let's do that and see what happens. That's a little too much north. Yeah, let's do that. Another transmission from BDU. Now what? Merchant ships moving east at 6 knots. Oh, God. Well, in theory, we can overtake him on the way to there, just shoot him all to shit, and then chase after that guy. Okay, that's what we'll try and do. Chimney smoke. Yeah, that's a friendly submarine. Now what? You have a third group you want me to intercept? Small group of merchant ships. Looks like the same one here.
Set an interception course.
Aye, aye, sir.
It is now 1800, 1900. It's going to be dark times here very soon.
Set an interception course.
1945. And we have chimney smoke spotted. Now, hopefully, this is not a C3.
Set an interception course.
We are running at flank speed. My intent is to just run this guy down, shooting him as we go by to sink him, and then pursue this. That's the concept of the plan, if you will.
Alarm! Take your positions.
Okay, that is not a C3.
Change course.
He has 2 miles on us. Oh, it's raining. Great.
Change course.
I'll send my poor captain out here in the rain. Command the gun. Try and shoot this gun down. Alright, we reduce speed.
We're slowing down.
We man the gun. It is 8:30. Lightning flashing. We're making 10 knots to his 6 or 7. Okay, come on, Grumpy, get there. There you go. Oh, my thumb finger did it again. Wasted another round. Short.
Deck is on fire.
Faster! Faster!
I think he's probably done. Yep,
Fire!
he's done. Okay, so we go back to maximum speed. And basically we shot him. Just a drive-by shooting there, really, is what it was. Now there are between 3 and 6 ships in this group. Have to find and sink the RO. Okay, that gun is reloaded. He's back at the engines. We go back to flank speed.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Let's see. There is 4 in the morning. $6:30 in the AM. And I don't appear to have anything showing on the horizon.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Aye, aye, sir.
I think wisdom being the better part of valor. I'm going to intercept this in the daylight or in the increasing daylight. I think I want to get around here and have... I don't know how well modeled this is in the game. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to save here and we're going to wrap this episode up. What I want to do is move around here on the south side to get ahead of this convoy, come back up north in front of it. I want to be to the east of it so the rising sun is in their eyes, not mine. I don't know if that's modeled in the game or not, but I'd rather not be in a stern chase against 6 ships, concerned that there might be a Liberty ship in there with deck guns, and I'm trying to run it down. I'd rather be up in front of it and have the sun at my back and the glare in their eyes. So with that in mind, I'm going to save this. Second patrol, part 3. Once that saves, I'm going to exit out of this and process the video for uploading. And we will see you folks again on another day and another episode. Comment down below. Give me your thoughts. Share what you're thinking on what I'm planning to do here. Excuse me. Hit that like button. Click the subscribe. We will see you again on another day and another episode. And until then, stay the hell off my lawn. Thanks a lot, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.